What is up, gamers? Welcome to July. I hope everyone had an awesome month of June. Welcome back to the channel, and more importantly, welcome to the first episode of a commentary series that I'm going to be starting on my channel called Discontinued Food, where each episode we look at different types of discontinued food items, and in this case, McDonald's. So strap yourselves in, and I hope you guys are hungry, because today we're going to be looking at food that you can no longer eat. Discontinued McDonald's menu items you probably forgot about, by Sarah Kessler. Quite a few of these McDonald's discontinued items were discontinued for very good reason, but still, there are several we miss. No, we're not talking about the Hula Burger. I don't know what the Hula Burger is. The McLobster. Oh my goodness. I bet this would have been delicious. McDonald's introduced their version of the lobster roll in 1993. After some supply issues and the fact that it wasn't profitable, they discontinued it. Apparently, it is sometimes still available in Atlantic Canada and the New England region during the summer. If you really want to try it, this definitely would not be a top choice, but give it a try. Don't forget the butter sauce is an absolutely bizarre McDonald's creation. Well, yeah, this is something that I would maybe expect at, like, a seafood restaurant. But anyways, moving on. Oh, McSalad shakers. You wonder why you're in a list where you got discontinued when you're salad at McDonald's. Nobody goes to McDonald's for salad. Back in 2000, before they introduced their premium salads, McDonald's tried out something a little bit more unique, McSalad shakers. These guys were popular and convenient. Yes, they were basically just a salad in a cup. After 3 years of poor sales, they were discontinued. It's safe to say this was doomed. Well, yeah, it's a salad. They came in garden, chef, and grilled chicken Caesar options. All were filled with meats, veggies, and topped with delicious and savory dressings. Yum. Not yum enough, I guess. The McDal was first introduced in 1984. It had its own custom-made container designed to separate the hot and cold parts of the burger. Oh! Now that's innovation. A good idea in theory, but there were environmental concerns about the polystyrene packaging. Plus, shouldn't McDonald's be the ones to make their burgers? Yeah, I guess. So, one section held the lettuce and tomato, and the other the patty and cheese. It got discontinued in 1991. Many McDonald's testers' items do. Nice. Moving on. Chicken selects. In 2004, McDonald's basically decided to try out chicken tenders with chicken selects. Everyone loved them. It's hard not to love their crispy goodness. Since then, they briefly returned but never stuck around. Other countries have their takes, but in the US, they're hard to find. The sauces were essential to the chicken select's success. Well, yeah, I think any sauce is essential to chicken tenders. That sweet and sour, that zesty buffalo, or the classic honey mustard. They all are delicious. Not delicious enough, I guess. Eggs Benedict plus McMuffin. Why was this discontinued? This is like... Eggs Benedict is really good. In 2016, McDonald's brought an Eggs Benedict McMuffin to the menu. Except it wasn't really Eggs Benedict. This was a marketing stunt gone wrong. Oh. Sus, McDonald's. According to Eater, there was no poached egg. Although it did have hollandaise sauce on the round egg. Understandably, it didn't last very long. The hollandaise sauce, I thought, was the main thing in Eggs Benedict. But, okay. How can you make Eggs Benedict with no poached egg? I guess it's not. That makes the meal. It's no wonder that this particular one didn't last very long. I thought that the sauce was the thing that makes the meal. The McJordan, is this for... Yeah, Michael Jordan. I was going to say Jordan, but I forgot his first name. Michael Jordan, iconic 80s and 90s basketball superstar, had his own sandwich at McDonald's. It's not like no one else has had their own sandwich at McDonald's. As you've probably guessed, this was exclusive to Chicagoland. Much like him, this was a slam dunk. However, it didn't last for very long. The marketing stunt just didn't have enough to it. Even though there's mayonnaise on this, that still looks dry. Anyways, dubbed the McJordan, the sandwich was a cheeseburger. It was served on a sesame seed bun, complete with raw onions, pickles, circular bacon, and tangy, delicious barbecue sauce. That sounds good. I don't know why this got discontinued. Moving on to the fruit and walnut salad. This looks like a delicious and nice snack. Why did this get discontinued? In an attempt to bring on healthier options in 2005, McDonald's introduced the fruit and walnut salad. Yeah, this reminds me of like a snack you would have with your lunch at school. Those little grapes. When you would bite into those little grapes and Delicious. This popular combination had many coming back for more. It was apple slices and grapes with candied walnuts and yogurt. Regardless of its potential, it was eventually discontinued in 2013 when its popularity dwindled. I probably had this at some point then. After all, people don't exactly go to McDonald's for fancy schmancy salads. They want the burgers. The burgers are what make McDonald's, not the salad bowls. Okay, buddy, this article is cheating with this because this is something... I'm pretty sure this is something that comes back every fall, no? At least at Timmy's it does. Pumpkin Spice Latte, of course, is more of a seasonal item. However, when it's available, it's an easy top 5 beverages of the month. Thankfully, it's not fully discontinued. Usually served in the autumn. Well, then why is it on this article that's called that you probably forgot about, you cheaters? Mighty Wings. There was wings at McDonald's. In 2013, McDonald's introduced Mighty Wings, which were chicken wings covered in a spicy breading. McDonald's had to significantly drop their prices to sell them. They were discontinued shortly afterwards. Definitely not the most popular of McDonald's chicken items. Definitely not the most expected item from there either. Probably not the furthest from it. They're nowhere near the McNugget. McDonald's could not find a way to make it work. Thankfully for us, they do not know their way around their chicken dishes. We know that. Next up, we got the CBO, the chicken, bacon, and onion. This does not look like something you would see at McDonald's. Even the shape of it. The CBO is a classic sandwich at McDonald's that is a classic sandwich at McDonald's? I've never even heard of this. It is actually even returned to some locations. However, it deserves acknowledgement here too. It goes without saying, chicken and bacon go together beautifully. The cooked onions bring everything together and provide a sweet edge to each bite. Alright, actually, if they're cooked onions, they might be pretty good. I don't like raw onions. We're happy to say that this McDonald's discontinued item isn't fully gone. When you can get one, you should take the opportunity. It's definitely a special sandwich. Well, it's discontinued at my location. This isn't at my McDonald's in my town that I know of. The fish McBites. Fish nuggets, pretty much. If the fish o filet doesn't... It's the Filet-O-Fish. If the Filet-O-Fish doesn't sound appetizing to you, then you probably wouldn't enjoy the discontinued McDonald's item. Apparently, a lot of customers didn't either. Fish McBites didn't last long before they were discontinued in 2013. In general, seafood at fast food restaurants isn't popular, so it's not too surprising. This was flaky white fish dipped in batter and fried, then served with tartar sauce for dipping. Maybe people weren't into them because they were bite-sized. I wouldn't say that was the case because there's McNuggets, their article writer. McDonald's had fajitas at one point? Chicken fajitas? Why did McDonald's try selling chicken fajitas? Yeah, this is a great mystery. We've wondered this ourselves and have come to a number of conclusions. I would definitely try those if they were still there. They introduced chicken fajitas and breakfast burritos in the 90s, then discontinued them soon after. That was probably the right move. They have other hits. Really? Who isn't craving a burger when stopping by McD's? When thinking of McDonald's, chicken fajitas are probably the last thing on your mind. Exactly, writer. The Big and Tasty. This just looks like a typical burger. Introduced in 1997, the Big and Tasty was McDonald's way of competing with the Whopper. It was a seasoned quarter pounder. People still miss this one. Who's people? It also included ketchup, mayonnaise, onions, pickle slices, lettuce, and a tomato. This was honestly just about being a classic burger. Doesn't sound bad. It was discontinued in America locations in 2011, but it's still sold outside the US. People love this and always advocate for its return. I'm not one of... Holy crap, this one's got a lot of mayonnaise. It's oozing. The Arch Deluxe. I can see why, I think, because the bun looks like an arch. Nice Easter egg, McDonald's. In 1996, McDonald's introduced the Arch Deluxe, a gourmet version of the regular hamburger. It was supposed to be more adult, but it's unclear why. This McDonald's item was quickly discontinued after its release. People aren't drawn to anything gourmet, viewing it as inherently more expensive than other, cheaper options. People are already loyal to the classic, anyway. If it wasn't, quote-unquote, gourmet, it wouldn't stick. The chain had the right idea in mind, though. So, pay a bit more just so you can have a bun that has a arch on it. That's what their idea was, I guess. This looks like an old commercial. Served after 4 p.m. at participating McDonald's. Back in 1979, McDonald's tried something different. The chopped beef steak sandwich was basically a long burger on a roll, topped with onions and steak sauce. Yeah, that's a lot of onions. This reminds me of the McRib. The McRib is loaded with onions. It never took off and was discontinued in the 80s. This one just couldn't get the momentum, probably because it was pricier than other items. Is this like a long McRib or something? It's steak sauce. So, that to me sounds like barbecue-ish. It has eventually come back to life as a chopped cheese sandwich. For the uninitiated, that's a cheeseburger on a hoagie roll and a New York classic. Cool. I've never been to New York. The Mc hot dog. Yeah, at this point they're just putting Mick in front of names. That looks like a hot dog that would be at 7-Eleven, loaded with onions. McDonald's founder, Ray Kroc, wouldn't have approved in 1995 McDonald's introduced the Mc hot dog. It was sold in the Midwest and is still available in Japan. What, does he hate hot dogs? Or something? According to Mental Floss, Kroc disliked hot dogs. Oh yeah. The article read my mind. Our standard of quality wouldn't permit that kind of item, he said, because you can't tell what's in them. Oh, well, yeah, actually, I have an uncle that works at a wiener factory, so I know what he's talking about. My uncle no longer wants to eat any wieners or hot dogs. The Triple Double Burger. Triple Double Burger. What makes it so triple? Oh, it's Batman and Robin. Oh, this is the one that was introduced with, also known as the Superhero Burger. It was joined in the menu in 1995, coordinated with Batman Forever's release. Yeah, this is the burger that came out with the movie Batman Forever. This meaty wonder was filled with toppings. It included 3 beef patties, 2 slices of cheese. The sandwich was definitely superhero strong, though we're not exactly sure how it relates to Batman. Yeah, me either. Maybe they should make a movie where Batman fights it or something. That legacy proved hard to live up to, and it was removed from the menu. Despite its protein, the Triple Double wasn't considered a staple. It was removed from the menu? I'm pretty sure this was a limited time item with the movie. Moving on. McGrattan Croquet. What is this? The McGrattan Croquet was first introduced in Japan and was absolutely beloved by all. Oh, a shrimp burger. The idea of a shrimp burger does sound pretty amazing, especially with macaroni. What the? The croquet is a patty with shrimp, macaroni, and a white sauce. It's topped with cabbage, spicy sauce, and put between a buttered bun. The burger is one McDonald's discontinued item that many people call to have come back. It's around sometimes, but also can be seasonal. I think that'd actually be pretty good. Onion nuggets. That looks cool. Onion rings made into nuggets. Onion nuggets don't sound too bad. Onions also taste good, and nuggets are really good as the multiple foods you can make into that shape. That's true. That is true. They were introduced along with the chopped beefsteak sandwich, and they were basically just chunks of fried onions. So, onion rings without the circle shape. They were discontinued along with the sandwich. Perhaps onion rings are just too fun and perfect as is. These ones definitely could use a comeback. Meh. The Angus Burger. Not to get it confused with Harvey's. In 2013, McDonald's tried to make fancy burgers. Deluxe, bacon and cheese, mushroom and Swiss. That's currently a thing at A&W, by the way. It's pretty good. We don't know why, but they felt this venture was important, so they tried to elevate their foods. They did this by introducing the Angus Burger. It didn't work out. It was discontinued not long after its introduction. It didn't last a year. Time wrote one reason for dropping the item would seem to be the ever-rising price of beef. Oh, okay. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. McPizza. Yes, it's true. McDonald's actually tried selling pizza at one point. The McPizza was introduced back in the 1980s, and it actually lasted a while. If you actually had the McPizza, comment below. It was originally a family-sized pizza, later scaled down to personal size. Preparation took 11 minutes. Pretty wild considering how quickly they make their other foods. That was way too long for the chain's fast service. They discontinued it pretty much everywhere by 2000. Oh, okay, they stopped making pizza because it took too long. At least Pizza Hut is still here. Yeah. Hot mustard sauce. I thought this was still a thing, but I guess not. This popular sauce was discontinued in 2005. This angered many customers. People loved it. It reminded them of what you'd find at a Chinese restaurant. Oh, interesting. The chain said it had poor sales, but since it's been gone, fans have been begging for it back. Maybe one day. Why not? In 2014, McDonald's told consumers, quote, McDonald's is removing hot mustard sauce from our lineup due to its slow-moving performance. We want our hot mustard, though. Cheddar melt. Another burger variation that didn't pan out was the cheddar melt. Everyone thought this one would go well because everyone loves cheddar, but no such luck. Yeah, this looks delicious. It debuted in 1988 and was made of a burger, cheddar cheese sauce, and grilled onions on a rye bun. Sounds pretty good, well, for some people. Although it's made a few small comebacks, it's never stuck around. People just couldn't get around the idea of this one. Oh well, the Spanish omelet bagel. In the early 2000s, McDonald's started selling a Spanish omelet bagel, consisting of a bagel, ham, cheese, egg, and spices. They thought its creativity would popularize it. It didn't work out well. People were not at all into the Spanish omelet. Finding it tasteless, people did, however, like the look of it. They liked the look of it. Even a year ago, users on Reddit were lamenting the loss of those bagel sandwiches. Alas, we move on without the Spanish omelet bagel. Next up, we got the McStuffins. Not to get confused with Doc McStuffins or anything. In 1993, this was a McDonald's Hot Pocket. It was French bread stuffed with a variety of toppings, like pepperoni pizza and teriyaki chicken. Yeah, this actually looks like a 7-Eleven Talkie, which sound a bit like fancy fast food calzones. Everyone likes the Starbucks ham and cheese croissant. It could have been something like that. It just didn't work out well and was discontinued shortly after it was released. But honestly, these sound good. Who doesn't like cheesy pastries? Oh yeah, this description right there makes it sound 10 out of 10. Here's the McSpaghetti. We're not sure how you would eat this on the go. In the 1980s, McDonald's tried to go in the Italian food market by serving McSpaghetti. Yep, spaghetti. They also had a lasagna and fettuccine alfredo option, in case spaghetti wasn't your bag. Really though, would either be your bag at McDonald's? Not really, I don't think you're going to McDonald's for spaghetti. The dish flopped in the US, but is still available elsewhere. People love noodles. Some fast food places make their bread and butter on them. The hula burger that everyone's been saying sucks so much. Golden Grill, 110, VintageTVCommercials.com. Let's just say you're probably glad this was discontinued, and it was. This one did not last and should not have lasted at any point. Here we go. In the 1960s, the hula burger, a pineapple slice and cheese, was created. It was marketed to Catholics who can't eat meat on Fridays during Lent. Oh, that still sounds disgusting. A pineapple slice and cheese? There are so many other meatless alternatives. We should have never recommended this one. Go for anything else. The hula burger ain't the one. Yeah. That sounds gross. Strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now we have a reference to strawberry shortcake. This McFlurry was strawberry mixed with vanilla soft serve. It was released in the US for a limited time. Customers loved it, but it was removed. However, McDonald's has since introduced the strawberry shortcake sundae, and this one was also incredibly beloved. It's strawberry shortcake after all. How could you not? Exactly, article writer. This is like other McFlurries made with vanilla soft serve. It's topped with sliced strawberries and a strawberry-flavored topping. Bring this one back and bring it back now. Yeah, exactly, article writer. That's what I'm saying. I want to try this. Mozzarella Sticks. Say that 10 times fast. Mozzarella, 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 mozzarella. You can try that. Cheesy and spicy. Mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella sticks were once an available side at McDonald's. It, however, was not a side that lasted very long. The problem was the sticks weren't great if they sat out for a bit. They were only good for a few minutes after coming out of the fryer. A few minutes? That being said, variations of mozzarella sticks can sometimes be found at the Golden Arches. Not so much in the US, but globally. Oh, okay, that's another food I'll have to ask at my local McDonald's. The next item on this list is proof that they put the word Mick in front of anything and sell it. Introducing the McSoup. Can you imagine ordering soup at McDonald's? Apparently some people can. I guess if Wendy's can do chili, then why can't McDonald's do soup? The McSoup was basically Campbell's chicken noodle soup poured into a McDonald's cup and renamed McSoup. That was expected from that kind of a name. It was eventually discontinued to the surprise of no one, most likely because people could just buy a regular old can of chicken noodle themselves and not have to worry about it spilling all over their car. The Son of Mac. The smaller take on the McDonald's classic was first introduced around 2007. Any version of it was bound for success. This still exists in many countries. It had all the same ingredients as a Big Mac, which is a fast food staple. We wonder how something like this failed to sell. The only difference? It had one patty instead of two. You can't order it by name, but you could ask for a burger with mac sauce. Oh, you can order with name? Maybe that's why it didn't sell. The McFeast. Now, McFeast. Is that the only reason why this burger was made? You'd think with a name like the McFeast, this would be a pretty impressive meal, right? Well, yeah, you'd think it was a McFeast. No pun intended. Turns out it's your standard McDonald's burger with lettuce, tomato, pickles, mustard, ketchup, pickles, and a special McFeast Deluxe sauce. Nothing's unique about it other than the sauce. The sandwich made a comeback in Australia in 2014, and it's still a hit there. The deluxe sauce is what people seem to enjoy. I wonder what the deluxe sauce tastes like then. Next up, we got the artisan grilled chicken sandwich. This is the same bun that the BLT from Timmy's is made with. Interesting and cool. Introduced in 2015, this discontinued McDonald's item was taken down in 2020 due to the pandemic. Due to the pandemic? How tragic. This one should have done better, but people love the classic McChicken. It was a great sandwich, loved by many, but McDonald's decided to focus more on its trademark burgers. Unfortunately, this was left out by the wayside. Chicken is not known as the chain's main staple. After all, they have plenty of good chicken menu items, but it is not their trademark. The McLean Deluxe. This was a lean burger made with less fat, resulting in less grease. Some believe it was way too dry, but some preferred that. Yeah, you can tell how dry it is just from the picture. But I'm not complaining. Less greases. But I think that's way too dry. The burger included ketchup, mustard, lettuce, pickles, tomato, and a slice of cheese. A lot of people didn't get why this burger wasn't juicy. The sandwich included seaweed extract, and the combination of it with water helped eliminate fat. The McLean Deluxe was discontinued due to poor sales. That's proof that people want to stay fat that go to McDonald's.